Sustainability has been a core value for SingleSpeed Brewing Company since day one. The building you see me standing in today is our Waterloo facility. It serves as both our tap room and our production facility that generates most of the beer that we get across the state of Iowa. If you ever come visit us and take a look at the facility, you'll notice it's not a normal building. It's actually 1927 construction. It's an old WonderBread factory. It's listed on the National Registry of Historic Places with the National Park Service in Washington, D.C., and also down in Des Moines, Iowa. So when we came over here, we knew we wanted to showcase the building, allow the culture of the building to survive, and let this building be what it is, which is a really, really cool piece of fabric for downtown Waterloo. We also knew that we wanted to be focused on energy efficiency. So we worked with energy efficiency consultants. One of them focused on LEED certification. We worked with the Iowa Waste Reduction Center and the Green Iowa Brewery program. And we also worked with the historians from the State Historical Preservation Office in Des Moines and the National Park Service in Washington, D.C. We got them all together and said, hey, how do we make this building the best it can be, look the coolest it can possibly look, and also be energy efficient? We brought them in and they came up with some great ideas. That's why we have 101 kilowatts of solar on the roof. We focused especially on water efficiency, as the brewing process is very water intensive, putting in sub-meters and tracking our water usage as closely as we can, trying to minimize the impact that we're making, basically through water usage. Water and energy being critically important to what we do here.
There's a number of ways that we practice our sustainability, both in the tap rooms and on the brewery side. One really cool thing is that we use solar panels basically to offset all the energy used in the brewing process. Another thing that we do is we use our spent grain. Once it's used in the brewery, we're able to use it in multiple different spots. One of those spots is in our bakery, where we're using it in our buns and other baked goods, as well as we partner with local farmers in the area, where they're able to collect that and then they take it back for their livestock. It's a truly full circle of sustainability in a lot of those partnerships that we have with those farmers. We actually buy their livestock back and then use that as product in our tap rooms that we're able to serve to those around us. Compostable items. We have compostable bins all along in our kitchen. We're able to pull that compostable material, collect that, and essentially divert it from a landfill, be collected, that is able to go into compost. We buy our to-go boxes, to-go cups, straws, all that stuff is for the most part compostable or recyclable. Recycling is another really big way that we try to be sustainable here. We call it single stream recycling. And what that means is our recycling is co-mingled. So plastic, cans, cardboard, they're all going into one bin and being picked up by the company that we use and then being sorted at that. And what that does is it's less emissions into the world with only one trip picked up for recycling as opposed to multiple trips picked up for recycling. It's also important to us to partner with other local and sustainable organizations. A really big one for us is Sidecar Coffee. We use their product all the time and we really enjoy their values. We also have a sustainability program for both people that work here and as well as you as a consumer. We have what we call a sustainability incentive. And so if you bring a reusable water bottle to work or use a reusable bag to go grocery shopping, we essentially give to our employees SingleSpeed dollars, where they're able to buy merchandise, buy beer, buy food, and hopefully create those sustainable habits in their everyday lives and not just when they're coming and working here. One really cool program that we have for customers is our Pack Tech program. And the little Pack Techs that's on top of a 4 or 6-pack of our beer or anybody's beer, we actually have a stamp card for those. So you're able to, as you bring in those Pack Techs, we stamp those and then you are rewarded free beer for that. And it's just a way that we're able to recycle those in a proper way instead of those getting tossed in the trash or something that sitting at your house. We'll take that for you and go from there. We also have a green team, and what that looks like is people in all facets of our organization that represent the brewery, our back of house, our front of house, that kind of lead the charge in being a sustainable organization. They're the ones that are looking for new and unique ways to be sustainable, or to lead a composting class, or to make sure that the saran wrap is going in the right spot instead of just going straight to the landfill. Those green team members are people that are passionate about sustainability as well as share their passion with us and hopefully with you as customers as you come into our tap rooms and see and kind of look at all our different products where we try to be sustainable in every aspect of the business. Obviously, you know that we love to bike at SingleSpeed, so that's another really big thing that we encourage our employees to do, as well as you as a customer, to bike to one of our tap rooms. We've got tons of outdoor bike parking spots, as well as indoor bike parking spots. In our Waterloo Taproom, we've got a whole area called the Bike Lounge, just set up for hopefully overflow of bikes as people come. We do pint night rides, which is a way for us to kind of encourage biking throughout our community, as well as give back to a local nonprofit that we partner with for that night, a percentage of our sales. Ultimately, sustainability is what SingleSpeed is about, and we try to mix those together.